Good evening, future scholars. I look different, don't I? Yeah, this is what happens overnight when you actually sleep and you relax and you breathe. You actually get to take some time to look good. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you smell good. And when you smell good, look good, and feel good, you do good. So, I'm kind of weird. I'm most productive when I'm dressed up like this. Also, I did go to an event. But anyhow, I'm not here to talk about how dapper I look. I'm here to talk about two things that I missed out on the previous video that I left. One of them, and this is a very important video that I have gotten, a very important point that I have gotten from some of the other scholars and other individuals who are reading essays is grammar and the overall going over essays. And this is something that I also want to iterate from my part as one of the readers, as one of your essay readers of right now. Before you submit or send us your essays so that we could review them and what have you, make sure that you go over them and make some edits with respect to your grammar and what have you. We've been getting a lot of essays that are not grammatically beautiful, I guess, I mean, we do understand, we do see, and we do appreciate, and that's why we are here to help you guys out, to help you guys write your essays effectively. But at the same time, we are not a writing center. We are not a writing center. We are not going to make all the edits in the world just so you guys can have a perfect essay. I mean, if anything, when you guys send us essays that are grammatically incorrect, that have a lot of misspellings, that are not effectively written in terms of sentence structure and whatever, you pretty much, and if we do make all the edits, at the end of the day, it seems like we've written the essays for you. It's like you guys gave us the ideas and we churned them into essays, and we gave you guys back products that you guys are actually seeking out to work on. That's not the purpose of what it is that we want to do in terms of proofreading and providing constructive criticism for your essays. If that were to be the case, then the whole purpose of this group would be completely, not saying wrong, but also that is not the purpose of this group. The purpose of this group is to provide you guys guidance with respect to the application itself and the essays. We are not here to write them for you. So please make sure you go over your essays for any grammatical errors, and do review them at least once before you submit them to us or to any individual who's editing your essays. One of the things that I do when I edit my essays, like, I do my own editing. I sometimes go to writing centers, but almost all the time I edit my own essays regardless of whatever it is I do. I do get a lot of feedback from my professors and what have you, but one of the things that I do is that I get my essay or I get my prompt, and I read it out loud. If it sounds weird, I start making those edits where it sounds weird, where it sounds completely wrong. Like, if I read one of the things that I've written out for one of my proposal, work on outlining the life or history of a neighborhood. So, of course, this is all in bullet form, but if I want to convert it into an actual sentence, it would be, my current work will entail the outlining of the life or the history of a neighborhood, in this case, Southeast LA. Simple as that. Just reading it out loud, making it sound aesthetically great. Making it sound like it's on cue, like it's on point, like if it's you who is saying or speaking when you're when somebody's reading the essay. So that's a good rule or a good tip or a good guidance or whatever it is that I use. Also, my apologies, I'm sick as heck, so I'm kind of out of it right now. Then also another point that I brought up yesterday but didn't bring it up much into this detail is with respect to your nominator, your recommender. We have gotten and we still continue to get questions with respect to where does your nominator and your recommender register, how do you register them or whatever. We've answered this question a lot of times and I'm gonna answer it one more time on this video. With respect to your nominator and your recommender, they have to go to the website. So they have to go to gmsp.org where it says, let me double verify for you guys. I believe where it says scholar application. So they go to the website, they click where it says GMS application. So they go to gmsp.org, they click where it says GMS application, and then it redirects them to the website, and there are 3 blue tabs. One of them says apply for this scholarship, which is the one that you guys click. There's another one that says write a reference. That's the one that they click in. They click on that. They go ahead and register for an account. So in the registration, it asks them for their email, confirm their email, and then there's 2 things. There's 2 checkboxes. There's what type of user are you? Please select from the following options. You may select more than one. Of course, because they are a reference, they checkbox the one that says I want to serve as a reference for the student. Once they register, once they do that and they submit their email, they will go ahead and go through the whole process. Of course, in order for them to sync their reference to your application, you have to give them your GMS application ID. When you guys log into your account, it shows you what your GMS application ID is. Give it to them. And if you do make any changes, there has been some updates where if you add your if you change your number or your address or something like that, your GMS application ID changes. If your GMS application ID changes for whatever reason, give it to them just to double make sure, and so you won't have to encounter a pickle should they be submitting their application at the 11th hour. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And other than that, I'm still reading essays. Please be patient. Please be courteous. I brought it up again. I brought it up before in numerous posts, and I'm gonna bring it up again because even from last night, I still got people messaging me. And I'm going to bring it up one more time and one more time only. Please be courteous. So it's not just about sending a message like, yo, what up? Can you add in my essays? Like, no. Simple as that. I'm just going to be like, no. And I'm not going to this is just me. I don't know what other people are doing. Some people might be a little bit nicer. But if you approach me and you ask me for help without even being courteous in terms of, hey, do you have some time? Hey, how are you? I'm not going to help you guys out. I'm not going to edit your essays. In fact, I'm not even going to acknowledge the message. And the reason why I say that is you just can't come out of the blue and ask for help without being courteous. Again, we're not here to serve you guys your essays on a silver platter. We're here to help facilitate the application process and make it much more easier for you guys. On that note, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Best of luck on your essays. Best of luck on your application. If you're done with it, if you feel comfortable about it, if you feel comfortable with your essays and everything, submit it. Don't wait up until like January 14th to submit your application, of course. The application deadline is January 15, 2014 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't wait until the 11th hour to submit your application. If you're ready, if it's good to go, if you feel comfortable about it, if your nominator and your recommender have done their part, submit it. Don't wait. Just submit it, take a chill pill, breathe, relax, and enjoy your winter break once it starts. On that note, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.